Hello everybody, my name is Mr. Fox and welcome back to Subnautica. So we're finally ready. We've got our sub, it's all kitted out, it's now our home away from home. And this time we put it to good use. We're going into the depths. We are going to head down into the Grand Reef. Head through the Lost River and explore that disease research facility. Oh, okay. So, oh God, that took for fucking ever. Oh, that took forever. That took way longer than it should have. But we're here. We're in the Lost River. And the first thing we're going to do is forget to take out the important stuff that we need, like the key.
Welcome Captain. All systems online.
Oh Jesus, what the hell's going on? What the fuck is happening? Oh. Oh wow. Can I so if I kill myself, I will wake up inside.
Total hull failure. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What a glitchy piece of shit! Okay, we're back. Oh, it took just as long. It was just as soul-sucking as usual. This has to be my least favorite part about this game, is having to come down here. And then, like having to take the sub to do it. Because, yeah. My prawn suit will survive all the way down to the active lava zone. But I won't. I'll starve to death or I'll freaking die of thirst long before I get there. There's that one. There's usually two around here. Bugger off. I'll come down here, that's cool. Gonna get a better time than now. Okay, ancient skeleton. Projections suggest this life form would have been far larger than any living specimen encountered on the planet so far. The remains date to around 7,000 years ago. So, anybody who knows anything about, like, like life cycles and how long certain animals stay in existence before they either evolve or die off. Anybody that studies that knows that 7,000 years really isn't all that long. Oh boy. I can't. There we go. Come on. Come on. Yay. Alien sensor. This alien sensor is oriented towards the skeletal remains, suggesting this outpost was established in part to study the ecosystem's evolutionary biology. Right, so as I was saying, 7,000 years is not a very long time. At least it's not a very long time in terms of like evolution and creatures going extinct. In fact, it's pretty much like the equivalent of the span of a second, really. Alright. Nothing coming in here. Gonna wreck my day. No? Okay. Orange artifact. And we're in. Alien bone specimen case. These fossils likely came from an ancient ancestor of the leviathans which inhabit the planet today. Okay. Alien flora. These local flora are being held in stasis. The aliens evidently sought an extensive knowledge of the planet's ecosystem. Right, let me... Alien research equipment. The large laboratory table and accompanying scanners incorporate technologies far beyond our current level of understanding. Hypotheses, equipment maintenance, staff maintenance, specimen analysis, specimen gene manipulation. That... Oh my god, they finally implemented it. Okay, so this is the egg belonging to a creature known as the cute fish. Now, up till now, it hasn't been in game. They haven't implemented it yet. But it looks like they finally figured out where they want. They figured out where they want you to find the cute fish, where everything's going to be. Bit odd they'd stick it all the way down here, but okay, whatever. Apparently, yeah. Apparently, the cute fish, at least this is my thought on it, considering where we are and what the precursors were studying. Apparently, the cute fish is it's a mutant. It is a creature created from just extensive gene manipulation. Fauna reproductive data. Okay, so this one's actually really important to keep in mind for the rest of the story. Fauna reproductive data. This terminal contains extensive data on the reproductive methods of the local fauna. Fauna on the planet evolved with a single gender capable of both egg laying and insemination. Eggs once laid usually require genetic material from a second individual to reach maturity. In rare cases, there is only one true parent, with evolutionary mutation introduced by the effects of the environment itself on the delicate genetic structure of the child. Research appears to have been focused around hatching conditions and genetic variations between parent and child. This is consistent with the theory that the aliens were invested in manipulating the life cycle of the local species to their ends.
30 seconds.
Right on time. So, just keep that one bit of data there in mind. Okay.
Destroyed. Mode. Patrol. New targets unaccounted for. 1.
I think they're talking about me. Leviathan skeletal remains. Now, I'm actually going to wait on reading that one, because it's going to make more sense after we get to the disease research facility. Don't mind me. Really? All right. There it is. Oh boy, that is so glitchy. Oh boy.
This alien structure appears to have collapsed to the sea floor. Cause unknown. Competing theories.
Oh, made it. All right. Ion crystal.
Interior walls in this
Artifacts.
section are substantially reinforced, indicating that designers were seeking either to keep something out or contain it within. Whatever their intention, it clearly failed. Integrating new PDA data. Signal 4, alien thermal plant added.
Specimen research data. Right. This device catalogs information on the organisms contained at this facility prior to the bacterium's release into the ecosystem. A number of entries have been translated. Garyfish shows no immunity to infection. Death commonly occurs within 4 days. Does show limited symptom remission on exposure to emperor stomach enzymes, but symptoms quickly reoccur. Sea dragon embryos. Adult specimen too large to study in containment. Egg specimens acquired from nesting site. Embryos show no signs of immunity. Death commonly occurs within 3 weeks. Small sample of eggs have been retained for continued high-priority research on Leviathan hatching mechanisms. Peeper shows no immunity to infection, shows advanced learning behaviors, shows some capacity to transmit enzymes to other specimens. Unidentified Leviathan. The closest translation of the alien symbol for this specimen is Sea Emperor. Bone samples from deceased Leviathan specimen indicate some potential for Karar immunity. Single specimen captured for study at purpose-built Emperor containment facility. Constructed in volcanic region at depth of 1,200 meters. PDA assessment. While it is unlikely the Emperor specimen is still contained within the facility described, it may be possible to acquire further data on their attempts to develop a vaccine. Alright. So let's get a bit more air. Okay. And speedy.
Seek fluid intake.
Yep, will do. Damage report.
Integrating new PDA data.
Leviathan detected at facility perimeter, closing in at high speeds. Exterior wall impacted with massive force. Lifeform Containment Unit 7, the Leviathan eggs, were breached. General structural integrity compromised. Immediate specimen destruction protocol initiated. 314 specimens destroyed, 1 specimen unaccounted for. Evacuating staff to off-site sanctuaries. Planetary quarantine protocol initiated at the following sites: ground-to-air quarantine enforcement platform, power plant, primary containment facility. Warning: infected individuals may not leave the planet. Sorry I'm going fast here, but I don't want to have to go back and get more water before I have to. So, more skeletal remains. You know, this kind of looks like... This kind of looks like the arms of, like, the Sea Emperor... Not Sea Emperor, the Sea Dragon outside. But that's straight up a biter. That is a biter's long-lost prehistoric cousin.
30 seconds.
Oh, fuck me.
Residual biological evidence suggests that indigenous life forms were brought to this location and subjected to intensive gene manipulation.
Self-warping quarantine enforcer unit. This life form shows signs of heavy genetic modification and extensive mechanical grafting. Its digestive and pulmonary systems have been replaced by an onboard battery, receiving energy directly from this facility and distributing it around the body. Miniaturized phase technology has been implanted beneath the skin and is triggered by the central nervous system, allowing the construct to teleport at will. The brain and central nervous system have been digitally augmented with advanced processing power and remote communications. Assessment: programmable hunter/killer. Avoid. Okay.
Data pertaining to the bacterium is being downloaded. Caution. Detecting atypical fluctuations in blood plasma proteins. Fluid intake immediately. Scan is strongly advised. Integrating new PDA data.
Right. I'll check it out when I get back on board and take care of my water. Move. Move.
All systems online.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Right, so what did we have here? Alien habitat remains. Here we are. So, this was that biter looking thing. The skeletal remains of a vast predator are discovered inside an artificial habitat at the alien research facility. 1. Habitat. The environment constructed to house the specimen suggests it was kept alive in containment for research purposes for months, perhaps even years. Organic matter indicates the habitat once supported extensive plant life, though it has since decayed. 2. Cause of death. Time of death coincides with the facility's abandonment. There is little physical damage to the skeleton, suggesting death from malnourishment or outside interference. 3. Biology. While it does share some skeletal traits with the biter, this fossilized specimen is significantly larger and features unusual forearms. It matches no living species encountered so far, indicating it has either faced extinction in the past 1,000 years or has evolved beyond recognition. Carrar contagion profile. Discovery. First encountered during routine network expansion in outer worlds. Pandemic development. Network error resulted in routine quarantine procedure failure. Contagion was uploaded to and spread quickly through the core worlds. Confirmed deaths, 143 billion individuals. Bacterial mechanisms. Attaches to healthy living cells and mutates the basic genetic structure. Symptoms. Stage 1, none. Stage 2, gradual immune system failure. Stage 3, unpredictable alterations to biological structure. Stage 4, complete shutdown of executive functions. Emergency steps taken. Core worlds have been quarantined. Bacterial samples distributed to isolated disease research facilities for vaccine development. Alright, so we've got 22% power left. And I'm hoping, yeah, that should last long enough. I can head on over, grab me a bit of kyanite nearby. I can whip up a thermal reactor module and just watch this thing charge itself. So let's go take care of that real quick before we call this one a day. So let's pull this and pop you in there. Now, should just enough to get down in to like the warmer areas to recharge those batteries or power cells or whatever they're called. There it is. All right. Oh. What the hell that was. But we're set for now. So just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna let the batteries charge just a little bit. I'm gonna turn this off.
Powering down.
I'm gonna turn that off. That'll probably charge it a bit faster, I would think. Yeah. Doesn't help when these little bastards hop on there, though. They start sucking the power right out of it. But anyway, that's what this is for. Yep. Cool stuff, man. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut this here. So next time we're just gonna head. We're going to head in, we're going to do the thermal plant. That won't take very long. And then we're going to head right down to the active lava zone. And we are going to enter the end game here. But that's for next time. So I hope you guys liked the video. I want to thank you guys for watching. Yes, you're cute. I understand. So, where was I? Yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, go ahead and leave a like down below. Go ahead and write me a comment. Tell me what you thought about the video. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe. So until next time, this is Mr. Fox. And I'm signing off.